are back for another video, and today we are going to do, well, I'm going to do, she's just gonna sit here, but I'm going to attempt to do a Shanillia, I think that's how you say her name, I hope I'm not saying it wrong, Shanillia26, I believe it is. I'm gonna try one of her hairstyles because I love her hairstyles that she does on her daughters, and I wanted to try it on Nova with a small modification because I'm not the greatest. Like, I can braid, I can do cornrows, but I'm just not super confident in it. So I want to see this hairstyle done nicely, I guess. I mean, neat, and my braids aren't that great, so I'm going to modify it a little bit, but I think it'll still look cute, and let's see how it turns out, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay, so I'm going to start off by spraying her hair down. I did wash and condition and moisturize and do all that good stuff. I want to say 2 days ago, and then I just let her hair be free, put it in a little ponytail for a little while, and just let it rest for a few days before we put another style in it. Because if you saw my last video, I like to let the girls' hair rest and relax for a while before I put in another style after it's had style, just to give the hair a break. But from the picture, let me see. So I'm taking a look at the photo. Shanillia, I think that's how you say her name, but she does amazing hairstyles and I wanted to try one. So I think she parts it right behind the ear, so that's what we're going to start with. We're going to be parting it right behind her ear from one side to the other. Okay, so I just did a part from this ear all the way across to this one. And I think she parted. Now, see, I'm going off of a picture, okay? So it's a picture on her Instagram. I'm going off of that. We're going to attempt this today. I'm not watching a video of her doing it, so I'm just kind of guessing what the steps are. But we are going to start with this back section, and she has it, again, parted right down the middle. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so I just parted it right down the middle, and I'm going to be starting with this side. So I tied that one up, or I clipped it up, I should say. Now from the picture, it shows she has, let's see, 6 parts, and it's all coming from a point right here by the ear, and it's like going up and then like diagonal, kind of like that. So we're going to be making parts. I don't think I can get 6 out of her Nova's little head here, so I'll probably just do 4, maybe 5. We'll see how big the parts are. But so I'm going to part this and start with the bottom one. So I'm just going to go from like the tip of the ear right here. They're all coming from this little spot, like they all start up there. So I'm just going to try to mimic that. And it's coming down kind of at an angle to the middle. So something like that. Okay, so we're going to start with this section. So we will start with this section here. I'm going to clip that up. Now she has the parts braided, so she braided this all the way to right here. I am not that confident in braiding right now, so I'm just going to be doing piggyback, little rubber band with rubber bands, and I'm not going to put too many in. I don't want to put too many in. So I'm going to be using my Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink flaxseed gel. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. I'm using this when I put in the rubber bands and do my section. So I'm just going to put a little bit in each section, and then we'll create the piggyback. And then from what it shows, it just stops in a ponytail because she braided it, so she just put a little rubber band in and it stops right here at the edge, and then it is twisted. So I'm going to do the sections first, and then I'm going to twist it, and I'll show you what I mean. So since these parts are so small, I'm only going to do 2 ponytails. So I'll do the first one, and then I'll piggyback it to this last one, and that's it, instead of doing the braids. Okay, so we have that one, And then I'm just going to connect it with this other section and put the ponytail as close to this part line as I can, because I believe that's what she did. See, I'm going off a picture, so we're gonna try to recreate it. Okay, and there's the first section. Turn your head. Please work with me here. And there you go. So now I'm gonna do the next one. I'm gonna try to keep it the same size. So I'm just going from this little point here. Alright, so I have my next section here. It's about the same size as the first one. It's a little bigger just because down at the bottom she doesn't have much hair. Put your head down a little, thank you, just like that. So I put some gel in. I'm going to comb through it just to make sure there's no little tangles. Just gently comb through it. Okay, then I'm going to create my two parts. So I want to try to stay even, but I don't know how realistic that is with the way these parts are, so I'm just going to try to keep them, I don't know, pretty even on both sides. So it doesn't have to line up with the one below. Actually, I think it would look better if it lined up with the one below. So we'll do this. So I just took the line that I made on the first one and I just brought it up some more for the part on the second one. So this is sort of what I do with her faux hawk that I make. These sections that I do, I piggyback them and then bring them to the middle, but it's slightly different and I think it'll turn out good. I'm going to create my third section here. You know what? I might be able to get 6 sections out of this. Nope, I'm thinking 5. Okay, and I'm just going to be doing the same thing, creating my section, splitting it in half, trying to keep it lined up with the one below it. So we're going to kind of split it like that, but I'm trying to go around her head, so I'm not just keeping it like I'm not just lining it up and then splitting it right here and keep going, because it's not going to work. So I'm trying to go around the head. So I'm making these sections connect, but I'm doing it at an angle to where it curves around her head, if that makes sense. Okay, so as you can see, we have 5 sections that I fit. They're all coming from this little point right here. And I just did 2 rubber bands in each. And then I tried to make it like as far over as possible. Over here it's really hard to get like right on this line, but I got it as close as I could. I think that's pretty good. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing for this side. I'm going to try to line it all up perfect, and I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, so here is the other side. I did the same thing. I try to make them as even as possible. And now we're just going to 2-strand twist each one of these sections. We're not going to like do it together, like these 2 together. We're just going to do the rows. So there should be 10 of them, 5 on each side, just 2-strand twists. Alright, and there is the twists. Hers are not as big and thick as Shanillia26's daughter, but I think they're still super cute. And now we're going to do the front. So just do that. You can always maybe put in a little ponytail to hold them together, but I think it's cute like this. Okay, so for the front, she just has 2. She split the hair in half and she has 2 bantu knots at the top. So I think I'm just gonna do 2 like pigtails at the top and then do twists in them. Okay, so I just split the hair in half. I clipped that one up. I'm going to just slick back her hair, put a little gel in it, put a little edge control on her edges, and put in a ponytail, and then do some twists. Alright guys, this is the final look of the front. So I just put in 2 ponytails, I did 3 twists on each side, and that is it. Here is the back, the side. I think it came out super cute. It was inspired by Shanillia26, but I put my own little twist on it, so I think it worked out great.
Me too. I love this hairstyle. So cute. It's just so cute. I love these little buns at the buns at the top.
They're not buns.
Well, I like them at the top because they're super cute. And this is amazing. And it's inspired by Shanillia26. So thank you, Shanillia.
Alright guys, well that is the finished look. I like it a lot. I think it's super cute. I might consider doing it for my wedding because I think this would work really well in Nina's hair too, and I just think it's really cute. So this is a contender for a hairstyle for a wedding. But yeah, if you guys like the video, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out. Consider subscribing because we do a whole bunch of hair videos and we like to share them.
Like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned for more.
Yeah, stay tuned for more, and we will see you next time.
Bye.